Hmm.
Okay, so quick recap. So you guys are broke. Just kidding. But so Milk stole something. So guards are kind of on alert because there's a pickpocket around here. We don't know who. um, and then you guys got your guild badges. You guys are currently bronze tier. You guys have just completed your first quest, where you hunted a group of boars. You guys killed 5 of them. Sorry. And you guys were successful. I think Isaac took a little bit of damage there, but nothing too crazy. Um, and then you guys have kind of got word that after hanging out on the farm and getting yelled at by old people all day, Miss Amber, her husband, was shot by her and was in a like a what's it called, a burial, like a hole in the ground, basically, like a grave. But when you guys inspected the body, his body was like very zombified looking, like pale blue, weird teeth, really kind of grotesque looking, and we don't really know what that's about. But it seems like there's allusions to like maybe something's going on with the forest up north. But you guys haven't heard too much about that other than that, so you guys aren't really sure like the gravity of like what that means around here. Um, and you guys are currently have just reported it back to the Adventurers Guild that you guys complete the quest. So right now the time is about like 8 p.m. Getting kind of late, and yeah, I think that's about it. So yeah, you guys have just received your payment.
What was the payment?
Oh, the payment. I think you guys all got
Population.
yeah, something like that. Everyone got 5 gold. On top of that, everyone is now level 2 for completing your first quest and your first hunting of monsters. And if you go to your character sheets, I believe there's a level up menu you can do. Let me know if you can't find it. I'm pretty sure it's there. Yeah, let me see. Where is it? I could have sworn I saw it on here. I'm not sure. Here, let me also look it up just in case. Leveling up. I probably should look this up. On. Yeah, no, there's like a button for it, but I forgot. Wait. To begin leveling up your character, simply open your character sheet. Then in the settings menu, you'll click the Launch Level Plus Character Master icon. Settings. Where is that? Someone find it. Roll for HP.
Oh.
Where is it?
Oh no.
What's up?
What?
So it's only giving me one option for Druid subclass.
What's that?
Circle of the Land, which is not.
Let's see.
And it doesn't. It is not letting me do anything custom with it either. Oh, it's annoying.
Hey Isaac, I just want to test with you. Go to your character sheet. Unless you're there already. Oh, you just did it. Did you just do it? I don't know. Okay. Okay, now I see that you're level 2 now. Cool. Okay. Okay, Milk has got 1,000,000 HP now.
What?
He's rolling so much for HP. What's happening?
Oh, I didn't know what. Like, I was like, where is it showing? Oh, sorry.
It updates the number there.
Okay. Nysselle, do you see your button?
Like the gear button?
Yeah. So like next to like your like it's like Druid 1 Acolyte, and there's like a gear button.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that should be the button.
Okay, I pressed it.
Does it give you a level up option?
No.
Rats. Okay. You might do this old fashioned way. Alright, let's just look up. Yeah, okay, yeah, no one levels up. Let me see like what it means to level up. What's up?
Oh wait, I can just type it.
Okay, let me see like what changes when you level
Wait.
up. One second.
I typed level 2. Did anything change?
You might have to manually do it because
Leveling up.
I
think I'm level 2.
the level thing doesn't let you choose your subclass correctly. It only gives you one option.
Okay.
It's the worst one. At least for Druid. But, yeah. Probably going to have to do it manually.
That's picky.
Say what?
Nothing?
So we're gonna level up the poor man's way. Okay. So I'm just gonna read this out loud and we'll follow it together.
I think I did it. Do I look like level 2?
So you're level 2.
Aha.
Well, let me look at your character sheet.
Yeah, I might have done something else.
Okay, I know Isaac figured his out. So let me see Milk's. Okay, Milk is level 2 now too. Or also. So Isaac and Nysselle, you guys need to level up, right?
Mhm.
Well, I see that yours literally says level 2. Do you remember what your health was before? Like your hit points? I think it's higher. I could be wrong though. Okay. Fair enough.
You're a fighter, right? All right. Your hit points, just roll a 1d10 plus your constitution. No. Only hit points are the only thing you're rolling. You don't get a ability score increase until level 4.
So everyone's rolls up their hit points basically?
Yeah. Well,
My
you can take the
character-
average, which is
This.
1 minus the
Okay.
middle. So, like, you would take 4 instead of rolling the 1d10, for instance, I think. Let me make sure on that.
Sick.
Now, you take that and you add your constitution modifier to it.
So it's like 2.
So, if you have a 14, you have a +2, which makes that 5.
Okay. Nice will also roll a d10.
Roll a d10.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Ah! Alright, now we add your constitution, which is it's probably not that high though, I don't think. It is 5. Okay,
Well,
so
what you roll for your health is based on your class.
so as a druid, do you know what it'd be for like you and Nysselle?
1d8.
1d8. Okay, sorry. Roll a d8, please. For Nysselle. All right. So
Yeah, you
Nysselle-
take the 3 and you add the 2.
So now, so
You add that
you
to
rolled a 5, and your Constitution is also 5. So you got 10 hit points. So for your hit point maximum, make it 23 as opposed to 13, which is insane. But
I'm a sturdy gal.
she is very sturdy.
Okay.
That dwarf magic.
Anything else?
I think for the first level, that's it. That's what I'm seeing.
I just get more.
No, you choose
More?
your druid circle.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that. What does that mean? Picking up with that one?
That's your subclass. You have to enter that all in manually to roll
Oh.
20. They
And I can
only
choose
give
any
you
druid
one
subclass.
choice. Any of them that's in 5e. You just have to add everything manually. So if you look up 5e druid subclass or circles, 5e druid circles, you also get wild shape.
RPG pop.
For example, I'm going with Circle the Moon.
The moon haunts you. D&D 5e druid circles.
Well, I'm looking it up.
Okay. I love this game. This game's fun. So did you change your like Roll20 profile icon also or no? Yeah, how did you do that? Oh,
Yeah.
you just clicked it? Oh. Oh. Ah,
Ah!
you. I see, I see. I need to get my duck in here. Oh, I guess one. I must add my duck character. 1 second. This is important. Oh, my bad. My B, bro. My B.
Caleb, what did you put in this cup?
Grape juice?
Only grape juice?
Yes.
It's just been fermenting a little.
No, it's actually grape juice.
Okay.
No, it's what?
As she coughs. This is strong. Some people call that wine.
So what?
Some people call that wine.
No. Where's combat welch? There it is. Alright. I'm just going to copy this paste in.
There. Now. Nice. I'm a bird. It's just standing in the void. They all like that. I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Well, shape by V. So basically, I'm just going to where they have the, I guess what the book describes it as, and just straight copy and pasting it.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Nice, so you good? All right, how's it going for you?
Yeah, I guess I picked a circle.
What circle did you pick?
Circle of spores.
Sounds like a bunch of poison.
It's not.
It's undead.
Oh, so we're doing. This is The Last of Us. I got it.
Yes, literally.
Understandable. Seems kind of weird for a druid, but you know what? Who am I to judge?
I'm just saying, I got this healing hand, and if you can't heal them, join them.
You're like, you to me alive or dead, doesn't matter.
I mean, I was mainly into it because my race is really usually strong at like some melee fighting, and this lets me cast like what's it called? It basically lets me cast a spell like Shillelagh or something on my items, and then I can just go clubbing people.
Nice. Shillelagh.
All right.
Okay, so now that I chose like my circle, what does that mean for my points? What am I supposed to do?
Oh,
So
Oh,
level. Oh, sorry, you're good.
it literally won't do anything to your ability scores until level 4.
Oh, okay. It's just to
You don't
know.
have to worry about it.
Okay.
This is basically how you're going to specialize as a druid. So, I specialize in wild shaping. for instance.
You can turn to a pterodactyl.
You specialize in The Last of Us
Nice.
and golf clubs.
And golf clubs.
Well,
All right, if Nysselle and Brugo, if you go to the bottom of the chat box and it says as whoever you are, can you change it to your character so like your thing changes? Oh my god, the words! Ah, those words help.
In my chat box, it already says it's Nysselle.
I did not do that. Cool.
Hold on one second, let me see.
And click it
Oh,
again.
there it is. There you go. There's the cute girl.
I just
Oh, it's the duck.
Yeah, it's me. It's literally me. This is a selfie.
Oh, and that's all the circle information.
if you
Yeah,
go
I'll
under
get right to
your
reading
character sheet and you click edit on it. If you
If I
go
go
down
to
to where
and then I do what?
there's if you go on your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
oh shit, this might actually cause a problem because it's glitched. You can basically edit where there's features and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I added every feature and just copy pasted the text.
Under where? Under characteristics?
It's it'll be on your lower right side. It's like where you have like armor proficiency,
Oh, I
ritual
see. It.
casting.
Features and traits.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Did you post all that for me to read? You want me to read all
I
that?
just posted it here for reference.
I read 3 words and I'm like, that's too
I
much.
just put it there for reference.
ChatGPT, can you summarize this for me? Yeah. I'm not reading all that. But thank you. Fungal infestation. You're limited to a small.
See, look at
medium-
you reading.
I mean, yeah, I read a little bit. You're limited to a smaller beast. Best of all, way you can activate this reaction.
Also, we get one more spell.
This creates an additional area which enemies can take damage from your halo of spores. You can activate this in the bonus action. That's a lot of words. I'm the DM. You guys think I'm reading over here? Sheesh.
You're reading right now.
I am. Maybe.
You know, I probably should have put the site link.
The what?
You probably just should have put the link for the site.
That would have been nice. It is what it is.
Are we ready to start?
I think Brugo's finishing up.
Yep. Oh, when you choose your circle, you get to choose another cantrip. Woohoo.
That was for Nysselle.
Okay.
It's alright. The longer we work out these kinks early, the faster the games will go later. It's all good.
Alright, natural recovery.
Oh wait, you guys are not. You guys are in the guild office. One second. Yeah, sorry. You guys just turned into quests. So. Did you crop your?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, whoops. Ignore that.
You
Never happened.
You just heard you use the tech magic, you find out the magic just you the friends made along the way.
Oh, what a waste of spell slot.
When you turn out the one piece was actually the friends made.
No wonder Roger laughed.
He said there is no one piece. The author Nareshi wrote what it was. Bless you.
You guys bless me before I can bless me.
I don't need blessing them. I'm the DM.
I was in a habit for a long time of like blessing myself. Like, bless me. How did you get there?
I don't know if I taught someone who says bless me in public. You alright, Brugo?
Yep.
Oh,
done.
like you're good? Or...
So when it comes to like cantrips and stuff, do I just get all the cantrips associated with the class, or only get them like one at a time?
You only get them one at a time. Like, you only get 2.
Mm.
You, actually, let me check to see if cantrips are paired or not, like other spell slots. I don't think they are, but
Doggy boy. Baby. The puppy. Boy puppy. Boy puppy.
okay, yeah. Yeah, you only get like 2 at level 1 and level 2.
Mm.
Okay. He's pinged. He pinged it. Hey, puppy.
But I can choose those two like now, right?
Yeah.
Man, these magic users, am I right?
Yeah.
What, are you a level 1 or a level 2 druid?
Well, now I'm level 2.
Okay. Wait, did you just not have cantrips?
No,
Oh my
I'm still newer, so I didn't realize I needed them.
lord. Excuse
I
me.
blame your husband.
What? But I'm great. How? I'm like the coolest guy I know, I swear.
Magic user rolls into combat with no
Yes.
spells.
Anyone who puts a point into intelligence, don't toss me. Dex or strength only.
Blame the bird.
What's that?
It's a blame the bird.
Yeah. I only speak in Oomba Boomba. We can hear you.
Which one sounds better? This one? Right now or earlier?
I like the first one you just did. Yeah, that's better. It's like taking an eye exam.
Where do
One,
cantrips go on
3.
the character sheet? Under other proficiencies?
They go under spells.
Under spell.
What are we spelling?
Produce flame.
Oh, here it is.
That's what we're spelling.
And it feels like the sound is going directly.
A-N-A-N. No, what was it?
Okay, audio.
Few times been around that track.
Configure device.
His feet is bananas.
Yeah,
Yeah, there it is. I was like, what's that sound thing about?
This much. This much.
Audio
I should add that to my
voice.
playlist.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, be the classics.
Nice video display. Honestly, I have no idea where the sound is, what it is picking up from, because like
What's your audio source? Input source.
it's not even showing up on there. It's just like, hey, configure device audio input source is like not detected. but you
Nah,
can hear me. Yeah.
Talking right to our heads. There's no mic.
I guess I am. I guess it's a type of magic.
Another damn magic user. It's a stand attack.
Oh, you think I'm a fighter? No, mage. Well, that'd be me in Valheim soon. Soon. Let's see. Where? No, it can't be this. Cannot be from here. Can't be. Oh. Nope. I think and no one can hear me right now, right? Okay. Reconnect.
How's Valheim going?
Oh, wait a minute, let me see. Oh,
Wow.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, I actually can hear you a lot better.
Oh, okay. I think I figured out what was going on with it. It was going through my. The reason why it seemed far away, it was going through my controller. It reconfigured to the audio to the controller. That's why.
Dang, computers getting scary nowadays, huh?
Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on.
We're cooked, man. We're cooked.
So how do I change the token?
Oh, if you go to the chat box, like chat log, whatever, if you go on the very bottom, it says as whoever. If you just pick your name, then nice. Okay.
How does everyone have a clear background? How do you
No,
pull
Milk
that?
is mine is it's because I have a transparent background. Milk changed hers on the fly.
Damn, she's
But she's fast. I'm not.
she has the fastest heart in the West. I can't do that.
I have some skills.
Okay, recap of the recap. So you guys have just gotten your money from the quests. You guys are now level 2. You guys have heard about like kind of a weird forest situation up in north. And right now the time's like 8 p.m. and it's getting a little late. And you guys have always gotten an extra 5 gold split the 20 properly. Yeah. The floor is yours. Oh. Well, let me start with this.
Oh, sick.
So you guys take your gold, and you see like the Adventurers Guild Hall is starting to kind of like empty out a little bit. Seems like a lot of the adventurers and like the mercenaries are kind of like going home to where they sleep at night. And the elf lady, who seems like she's kind of over her job, she hands you the money and she says, "Wow, good job. I didn't expect you guys to be able to do it so quickly, but you know, good job. I do recommend you guys get to a place to sleep before 10 p.m. There's a bit of a curfew at night, and I don't want you guys to get in trouble on the first night."
As Isaac will nod and then head towards the inn that he came from. It's a pretty cheap inn.
Yeah, that's
So,
pretty cheap.
yeah. So he's gonna just start walking that way.
Okay, I just walking that way. That's some milk and Brugo.
I think when we left off, I was on Brugo's shoulders. Don't hold me to it.
I just follow.
Yeah.
I just follow the only other adult in the party.
Fair enough. Nysselle?
I follow them.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that I'm like kicking my legs as I'm like on his shoulders. Really lean into that image.
Alright, so you guys exit the guild hall. You guys are here. Alright, you guys didn't see me do anything. You guys are at the guild hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to do that.
I just clicked on that.
Yeah, you just click it, right? Yeah, I can't. Wait. There we go. Okay, so yeah, you guys are at the
Oh, well, two circles. We're everywhere.
League of Legends. Missing king. He's missing. Alright, yeah, so you guys are at the guild hall. Right now it's like 8:30. And you guys have been told that there's a curfew at 10. And there's a tavern like down the path and near the central tower. You're starting to see that a lot of people are closing up shop. They're lighting the lanterns up, and it seems like the atmosphere you guys have seen all day is like very quickly going into like a nighttime status. So it seems like this town takes it kind of seriously. for whatever reason.
Then as Isaac is walking, he's actually a little shocked. Like, wait a minute. Don't
Oh,
tell me
Brugo
all
talk-
these guys are following me to this inn? Or are they all staying at the exact same inn? Like, what are the odds? Is what he's thinking the whole time.
I'm just along for the ride. Literally.
Well, if we're all gonna be together to go in the forest tomorrow, we might as well all be together this evening.
This lady and her forest is what Isaac says under his breath.
You know
You're
what they say, the type of ship that doesn't sink, submarine.
Isaac has some, was it like ghost PTSD? Just hit him right all of a sudden. Like, I don't know what a submarine is, but why am I taking so much mental pain right now?
That submarine.
You see a gruff voice in the back, kind of like it's like just a man who seems to be kind of like a merchant, but much older. He seems like he's kind of over life a little bit, but does his job. Oi, you say you lot talking about the forest?
Oi, we're talking about the forest.
Oh, we got a smart one, huh? Well, before you get your knickers cooked, do not go in that forest. So I'm changing accents nonstop. So we need like to pick an accent. I'm like, you threw me off. I'm just gonna go African. Do not go like. Sorry.
You're
Okay.
doing great.
I would like do like that forest is evil. Do not go there. We're going African. We're going African.
Oi, I'm African now.
he's African. Okay. Anyway, I wouldn't go in that. Like, I wouldn't wear yourself in that forest if I were you. Do it again. Basically, he's telling you that the forest is known to be evil for some reason. We don't know why, but people who go in there don't come out the same. And he says he warns you that you should, if you have plans to go in the forest at any time during the night period of time up till like dusk, he recommends you don't. And he seems pretty earnest about it. But he's kind of grumpy too, so also he could just be grumpy.
I was like, what? Did they turn you blue or something?
So what just Isaac?
I was like, do they turn you? Does the forest turn you blue and undead?
Oh, sorry. Oh, you know, I don't know.
Just no.
You guys, I'm sorry, I can't pick a fucking. You guys threw me off. But anyway, just bear with me. You lot aren't from around here, are you?
Oh yeah, pretty new in town.
Well, let me tell you something before you get yourself caught in a bad situation. Like, that force, this town was built on graves, bones, and conquest, right? Legend has it that there's spirits in the forest before all this gentrification happened, right?
What is this place getting gentrified to?
Oi, you ever heard
Boy, and legend has it that the spirits are still there, and people who go up there are revenged upon because of all the shit that we have here. So we have banned anyone going to the forest at night, and people who go there never make it out. Just leave it alone. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't owe you guys anything. From. He like takes like his cattle and like walks away.
Well, I don't think he's a trusted source. He can't even trust his voice.
Shit.
Oh.
I think when you threw the accent back at me, it just like short circuited my brain. No more mocking the DM.
Then I'm gonna look at the map and be like, wait a minute, are we in Wakanda now? Where are we?
Yeah.
He's really in Ireland with John F. Kennedy.
Leave me alone. All right, so you guys are walking past the church. You guys are near the central tower now. It's like 9 p.m.
We're to quickly
Right now,
walk
the town
past the
is
church.
basically abandoned now. Like there's like no one out anywhere.
Guys, there's no traffic. I think we should take this opportunity to go now when it's nice and dark and we'll be able to see. Before the curfew.
Isaac would just stare at Nysselle, then look at Milk and Brugo. Like, are you guys hearing this too? Are you guys, you know?
Come on, guys. No sunglasses, no sun hats necessary. It's nice and night out. Let's go.
It takes me 2 hours alone to retire from bed, so she doesn't see that shit.
Wait, I think Brugo, your mic turned off, and you're talking through Milk's mic.
Oh, yes, my mic was off.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're good. I was like, what?
And I could barely hear you because I had my headphones on.
All right, sorry, Brugo. Say what you said again.
I said it's past Milk's bedtime, and it takes me 2 hours to tie her down to bed so she doesn't steal everything around.
Just
So,
strap her to your back, Baby Bjorn style.
Oh, it's like, oh no. So
the
Isaac
man
already.
just told us how horrible an idea it was.
He just thinks it's a bad idea because he's not open-minded. Maybe the people never left the forest because the forest was great. Come on, you're a druid. You should know how great the forest is.
Oh
Milk
lord.
nods her head.
So
It
Isaac
sounds
already
like
told this
that.
conversation is going in a bad direction.
All right, let's vote democratically. Everyone who wants to go in the forest, raise their hand.
I see hands.
Milk is raising her hand enthusiastically.
Isaac is looking at Milk and giving the signal. No, put your hand down.
Well, I think by seeing this signal, that technically means your hand is raised.
No, it does not.
Can I roll for like convincing this?
Oh god.
I can't have you roll against other players to that extent.
Okay,
You
then.
gotta actually convince them. You gotta raise them up,
Oh. Okay.
or maybe find a compromise.
-1 charisma.
So we don't need to have Nysselle rolling because now how
Time
she's
is
so
now
strong at rolling.
9:15 p.m.
Come on, guys. If we go now, we don't even have to run. We can make it way before curfew.
Curfew is 10 p.m. by the way.
Yeah. Forest isn't that far. I see the trees on the map.
Okay, how about this? A quick in and out. In and out. We just take a
No.
quick peek.
No,
Yeah,
And we
quick
get
in
out.
and out. Quick in and
No.
out.
What could go wrong?
everything.
It's not
I'll
like it's
carry
a
your spell.
bore.
Aren't druids supposed to be wise? This is the least wise thing you could do.
Well, it's only wise if it doesn't work out.
So the reason why Isaac even said that is because he knows that if he sounds like he's agreeing with Nysselle, then no, Brugo probably would stop this whole thing. So that's why he's hoping Brugo will be like, no. So he's just kind of waiting patiently, like, Brugo, give a good argument. Come on, help me out, bro.
Time drags on. You
Look.
see the waiter boy from the tavern. He starts sweeping. He's like sweeping the outside. He sees like you guys talking amongst yourselves. Like, hey, it's getting kind of late. Do you guys need a room? We have space.
Room.
Yes, we do. We're
The world
just
is our
trying
room.
to argue with this.
Come on, Milk
Goober.
wants to go. Isaac wants to go. Pop quick in and out. Come on, don't you want to commune with nature?
Wait, you guys aren't trying to go in the forest, are you? It's slow
Yes,
late.
they are.
Oh, I don't recommend it. Is it about the tap water? I said I was sorry.
Wait a minute, he's a tap water guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a whole point in.
Well, my name's Jimmy. I'm not tap water guy.
He's a tap water guy, right, guys? Tap water guy. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, look, it's 10 o'clock. Brugo starts fucking to the end.
The time is 9:32.
Gives a gold to the man. It's 10 o'clock, right?
Well, actually, it's 9:33.
Ooh.
No,
Can
it's 10
I
o'clock.
grab Milk and run into the forest?
You would have to grab him off my shoulders, and
Yeah, it's
You
a
guys
little hop.
you can do a strength check if you want. If you guys want to wrestle for it, wrestle for milk.
I will turn into a bear. I swear to God.
You guys can both, if you guys want, you guys can both roll strength to see who can possess milk.
Do it.
Milk's over there just
Oh my
fight for
God.
me. What? See, this is one reason why you never have her roll for anything.
Come on, bear boy.
I never agreed to the rule.
Well,
I'd
it looks
rather
like
not do
Nysselle
this.
just snags milk. Well,
Come on,
Nysselle.
Isaac, let's go.
Now's-
I thought Brugo fall
Well,
off.
yeah, Nysselle using her tune for strength and charisma, or somehow she grabs milk. Milk excitedly jumps into her
How
arms,
can
and she skedaddles towards the north.
What'd you say?
I said,
How did she even reach?
yeah, Nysselle using her
She
strength powers
has a
and
great
charisma,
vertical.
She goes to Brugo, simply grabs Milk, pries her from his hands without any effort, and is now holding Milk somehow.
I mean, Milk also has the free will, and she was like excited to go.
Yep, she just
Come on, Milk already used her hand.
Milk has been abducted. And now she's being held by Nysselle.
We'll meet you in the forest.
Isaac.
I'm like on her shoulders, and I just like wave.
Isaac
like,
will just
Brugo's
sigh
just,
and be like, I knew this was gonna happen, and then he just kind of jogs along as probably Nysselle is probably like running full sprint over there to the forest. Because she wants to like meet all the blue undead whatever the hell things are in the forest.
I'm moving quick.
Oh God.
Alright, Brugo's up to you now. What do you want to do? Follow them or secure a room? It is what it is.
You already burned the body. The least you can do is follow us into the creepy woods.
At night, when everybody's telling us not to.
That's what adventures are for, right?
Hey, I mean that's what adventures start like that, right?
I look at Tapwater Boy and I tell him to secure us a room.
Alright, the price will be 10 gold for all you for the week, but come back when you're ready.
Cool.
So Nysselle holding Milk, like running at a very fast pace. That's almost unbelievable for her size. Isaac barely catching up, and Brugo just simply walking with them until he gets there. You guys, surprisingly, there's actually no guards up until you get to like the forest in the north. Seems like even they just kind of leave. They don't expect anyone to probably go here. It's what you gotta feel.
They don't expect everyone to be crazy like us.
So, yeah. So now the town is
Craziness is just
fading.
wisdom you don't understand.
Yeah, so the town is fading behind you. It seems like there's like no stalls, no infrastructure, there's like nothing out in this forest. And it immediately gets to a kind of more dense rainforesty. So right now the brick road from the town has stopped. You guys are on grass that is continuing to grow higher and higher. And you guys are met with a very dense thicket of woods.
I'm just along for the ride.
I'm looking at Nysselle. Nysselle, you're the one that went to go on this adventure. Lead the way.
Alright,
We could go back to the inn. Damn it.
Direction.
Hey, I have a dumb question actually.
Yeah.
So who has dark vision and who doesn't?
I have dark vision.
Uh-oh.
I have dark vision.
I do not. I don't think.
How do I tell?
Open your character sheet.
Yep.
Go down. Keep going.
Okay. Do I have it?
No, Isaac, I can tell you now, humans have nothing.
Humans are trash!
Yeah, humans are trash race.
Goblins, 5e.
But technically, since the background, there's some light in there in
Yeah,
that
you have
forest.
dark vision.
you got a flashlight.
Yeah, Isaac pulls out his magical flashlight that he just happens to have.
Now that you're here, what you can do, you can roll perception to see what you see, or if you want to look for something in particular.
Do I have
Well,
that?
before I do that, can I tie a rope around the people without night vision so that way they don't get lost from the group?
I mean, just Isaac. Also,
Oh.
does anyone have rope?
Hold on a second. I mean, I have a torch.
Yeah, torch is fine. I mean, not a rope, but torch is still good.
Oh, that's not my mind.
I have an hempen rope.
Oh, you have a rope?
Oh, I've also wrote perception.
Okay.
Where is it?
Well, who wants to like look? Well, does anyone look for anything specific, or do you guys just want to like perceive what's around you? Okay.
Mine's
Who
not
else wants to
great.
roll perception roll before I do anything?
One
I would like to use a torch because I do have.
God
Oh
damn,
wow,
they're nice, bro.
Nysselle she's killing it on this on this.
You got the tune force, bro. I'm telling you.
And it's a
I
negative 1, too.
It's like the
Wait,
dumber the
wait,
idea,
wait.
the higher the roll.
Wait, what's your wisdom?
My wisdom?
It's -1 just for her perception.
What?
She,
But that's your casting status.
I don't. I don't know. Whatever she's doing is working somehow. All right, so Isaac, you see a forest.
Oh no!
Nice.
Oh no!
Nysselle, Milk. So you guys look around with your enhanced sight, and Isaac's like squinting, and Brugo's is kind of like standing around. You begin to notice like the forest almost feels alive in a way. Like it's not like the vines are whipping around or anything, or they almost getting dragged into like a corner or anything like that. But it feels like there's just a lot of life happening that isn't just natural. You do notice like there's a stench of like something organic of some sort, like kind of like a faint smell anyway. And you do kind of hear the occasional like scratch and the occasional like moan. That's kind of hard to gauge on what kind of animal or person it is or something like that, but it just feels like this forest is definitely not as foresty as you expect it to be.
Isaac whispers to Brugo, "Get your fire ready, just in case."
Oh, true.
Milk whispers. Do you guys have
And actually, as Milk says that, you're very far away. Like right when it gets really thick in the woods, probably like 20 feet in front of you, past like the thickets of trees and things like that. You do see like kind of a silhouette. It's very shambly looking, and it's not really doing anything, but it does seem like a source of some of the noise. Kind of like a.
Jesus.
He's probably just an old guy.
Can you see where the noise is coming from?
Yeah, you can go deeper if you want.
Yeah, let's go deeper. I pull on the rope.
Who's going deeper? Like, what's going on? Who's the plan?
I'm walking in deeper.
Nyssell's up front. What's going on then?
And
I
still
have milk, so milk's going
Yeah.
with me.
Okay, so Nysselle holding milk or holding hands anyway.
I'm slowly following along too, with my spear ready.
Okay.
Just following them.
Everyone walks into the woods.
We're all crazy.
To be sure,
Shouldn't someone have the
Nyssel's not wearing any metal armor, right?
Right.
No, I'm wearing leather armor.
Okay.
All right. So
Wait.
Why?
who's
Is that
holding?
kosher food?
Say again.
I think it is, but let me check. Druids can't wear metal
Oh, okay.
at all.
Who's holding the rope?
Or you
Like,
can't
what's the
use
rope?
spells.
Oh, the rope is so Isaac doesn't get lost.
So it's you holding hands with milk or whatever, and then you holding your other hands holding Isaac's holding the spear.
It's holding the
This
rope.
is-
Outside.
A wild scene.
It's like one of those child leashes.
Oh god.
Alright.
Yeah, I take out a torch and I just hand it to Isaac.
So Isaac got a spear and a torch. What? As you have a torch though, right? Or are you using the torch, or you just have a torch?
Oh, I mean, I have a torch, but everyone just perceived everything, so I was like, I put my torch slowly away. I guess
So,
everyone.
Brugo, you pull out a torch, hand it to Isaac, who's holding a spear and a torch. Nysselle, who is tied with
I'm
Nyselle's
not holding
hand,
two torches. No.
and Nyselle's holding milk, and Brugo's following everybody else.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, and Nysselle, you're leading, right?
Yeah,
Very cool.
to go investigate the sound.
So again, the sound's about 20 feet in front of you, but it's hard. It's really hard to perceive with all like the dense foliage and everything. So you guys probably walk like about like 12 feet into it, and you see like pale blue skin, yellow eyes, and you see like this figure. It's tattered clothing. It's standing oddly, and it's just kind of like shambling around, and it kind of does start sniffing like there's something else there. And it kind of slowly turns towards Nysselle, and it kind of like raises his finger to point, saying, "You did this to me." And it kind of just stands there as it points to her.
Let's see.
You did this to me.
Nysselle turns around and goes, "What did you guys do to him?"
No,
I roll insight.
Oh,
Yeah, so fortunately, before you came to this town, being a good caretaker, you did do a little bit of research on like what this town was founded on, just to make sure it's a good place for milk and all that. And you don't remember the full story, but you do remember that like the African Irishman was saying in the town, he was you remember that also with your Druid knowledge, that this is used to be called the Whisper Wood. and there used to be some type of like silent protector guardians like way long ago that were just native to like this land, like the inherently magic type entities type thing. And now with like the context of what you were told, you're trying to put together two and two that like, oh wait, maybe humans and civilization have impeded on this like forest and have cut it down to a point where there might be some type of like interaction between the old guardians and like the new infrastructure of the town. It made us cause some kind of conflict.
Oh,
That's a lot.
okay. This is a unique problem then.
You live. You shot a shot, Isaac?
A warning shot.
Yeah, so you shoot a warning shot. Good thing it's a warning shot. Because it flies right past the guy, but hits like a tree next to him. And he doesn't seem phased at all. And in fact, he starts shambling very slowly towards the direction of Nysselle, who's in front. You will pay. You don't belong here. And that entity is probably like 8 feet in front of Nysselle right now, but very slow. And time is like 10 right now.
We all belong to the forest. We have come to share your story with the people of this town who misunderstand you. Please share with us your history.
Somehow pulling it, some type of study information from her, just her wealth of knowledge all of a sudden. She offers a convincing like historical point as to like why this was necessary for a civilization. But everything she's saying has like no effect on this shambling figure. And now he's like 5 feet in front of Nysselle, raising his hand to like possibly swipe at her.
Okay.
I was gonna say, Milk like tries to do a backflip to like hop onto Brugo's back.
Nysselle does. She lets go of Milk lets go of Nysselle's hand, but she slips backwards on her butt. And now she's like in a subtle prone position, kind of covered in a little bit of mud.
Then Isaac
And,
will ask Nysselle, where is this dude? Because he has his spear ready to, or his lance ready to poke him.
This dude's like now like 4 feet in front of Nysselle, ready to swipe at her with like.
Don't
So, I turn into a bear.
I
Damn, I can
grab the
roll
guy and put him in a
silk.
hole.
You what? Sorry.
I grab the and put him in a hole.
How do you hold him?
I
Gingerly.
restrain him, arms behind his back, and let him know we just want to talk.
Well, you put him in a full Nelson. Is that what you're saying?
No,
It's
time to charge your special boot camp.
Yeah, so you're trying to
I
do
mean,
a
you tried
German
to swipe
suplex.
at me. What do you expect?
Yeah, again, you successfully just like whip behind him and like put him in a full Nelson basically. And he doesn't seem like he's necessarily fighting back too much, but he is still like walking forward or like trying to push himself forward as if trying to like do something that you guys can't really see.
Milk rope.
And he's kind of like not really paying Nysselle any mind as he's still kind of saying the same sayings he was saying before, being like,
You say, "Go grab me Def Pepper."
"You obey." He's just kind of like shambling in Nysselle's arms.
So,
Open.
Okay, then since now we can't really stab him now since Nysselle took him down.
Right,
so-
Mosey moment.
It's just like,
I mean, I could like sneak attack or something, right? Like, or his.
It seems like he's the only enemy there. He's not necessarily able to attack right now. You can attack him, but like. he's not,
so
like,
Nyssel's shorter than me,
Yes.
thing, right? So Bear Brugo, you know, chomps.
You what?
I chomp.
You bite him?
I bite him. Well,
Okay.
I'd say
You just walk up to the man and you bite his shoulder, and the man doesn't even flinch. He continues shambling. Now he's actually bleeding. A weird like bluish bile coming from his body. You immediately pull back because like it tastes disgusting. And actually roll a Constitution check. Roll a Constitution check too.
okay.
so is this dude also blue, by chance?
Yeah, this guy's like pale blue. His teeth are kind of like weird. His wrists and like joints are kind of like awkward looking. He's like clearly a human, but like he looks like he's no longer like how a human should normally be. And he seems like he's out of his mind.
Okay, then Isaac's gonna ask Nysselle, hey, since you have them all grabbed, right, and do you have any kind of
Yep.
druid magic that could, like,
What were you asking?
undo him?
I try to use cure
Maybe
wounds.
that's one.
She turns into like a spore monster thing, like, oops.
Yeah, sure.
She was asking about it, so
Also,
What do you want me to roll?
that's what I don't know.
Oh,
so you
Thank you,
said you want
Shady.
to do cure wounds.
Yeah, I do cure wounds to try to use my healing hands on him.
Okay, since you're really holding him, it just works.
Healing
Like,
on the undead.
We don't know if he's undead yet.
that's true. Also, Brugo, you are fine. You have no other effects on your body right now, besides like an awful taste in your mouth. Okay, so you just cast Healing Hand, like you're really holding him, so you don't need to roll for that. He sets on fire.
I guess
So-
we could roll out the fact that he's not undead, I guess.
Like, so yeah, you cast Healing Hands. It has no effect immediately, but he starts like he just like catches on fire like that. He starts like screaming. Obviously, he's like, and he's just like flailing around. And now Nysselle, you're in the line of fire, or Nysselle, you're in the line of fire. So you need to break free from this man. Roll either athletics or dexterity. Acrobatics. Acrobatics, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, I can roll athletics. 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what?
Damn.
Why am I not surprised?
God.
So as soon as you like see him catch on fire, you like you push him forward and you bounce yourself off, and you like land against a tree to catch yourself. And the dude's like flying around, and he like ends up after like a minute, he just falls over and just like cooks, and he's just like a corpse.
That did not go as planned.
Isaac would just poke him with his spear a little bit, just be, hey, is he good? I'm just gonna poke him a little bit. Just to make sure.
Milk is like drawing circles in the mud that she fell in.
Isaac, the bluish blood vial starts soaking into the tip of your spear, and then it dissipates. Just so you know. But yeah. But now you start to hear more like coming from deeper in the forest. It seems like they're getting a little bit louder.
Bear Brugo is going to. Well,
Allow Milk to crawl into his back and then leg it out of there.
well, yes, but can I do a medicine check on the blood?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool.
Oh, damn. Nice. So you look into the blood. You get like you put your finger on it, or you put a claw on it, I guess, or something. And then the blood still seems like it's still circulating like red blood cells and things like that. But for some reason, it's not. Usually when the blood is outside the body, it turns red, but inside the body it's blue. But for some reason, it's staying blue all the time. But it's still healthy blood, actually. Which is very interesting.
Next, then, if he's undead, so he's healthy blood, and then he also bursts into flame with healing. What does that mean, guys? The two.
Brugo
Isaac.
says it's because it's undead. All you hear is because it's
Oh, yeah. He's like, "Rawr, rawr, rawr."
Can Milk translate?
Do you know
Can you speak bear?
Beer Bear? Well, maybe Nysselle might know.
Isaac would just look at Brugo and be like, I get the feeling of what you're saying. Yeah.
I look at Bear Brugo and say, there's no guarantees he's undead. I'm blue and I'm not undead.
Also,
You're blue?
I think you need to speak to animals to talk to me, which is kind of funny, but
The scratches and the moans are getting louder and louder. It seems like there's a bit, maybe more than one this time.
I say we try again. So he wasn't a chatterbox. Big deal.
ooh.
Can I do a perception check to see if Nyssel's undead?
Sure. You look at her and you say, you are a black person.
I smell the air.
Smell the
She
air.
smells like undead. And I get advantage on that because I'm a bear.
Isaac, you begin to notice that down probably like 15. Oh, that's
15.
insane. Yeah, about like 15 feet. Also, Brig, you see this too. Or you notice for a fact. There are 6 more similarly smelling entities approaching your position about 15 feet away, deeper in the forest. And they all sound just as noisy as this one before he died. Again.
How far from the town are we?
You guys are about 30 feet from the town.
Okay, then we'll start like kind of slowly, like not running back, right? Because I can't see anything.
Brugo just picks up Isaac by the scruff and just like does a quick walk with Milk on his back.
Okay, I guess I'm getting dragged because I was tied to Isaac.
We're all.
As you everyone roll dexterity.
Oh Lord. Let's see.
Oh, I am a bear.
Yeah, true.
I would have barely been able to make it.
So as Nysselle's being dragged on the ground by a rope by Bear Brugo holding Isaac, and Milk's up with Brugo. You do another one of these entities happens to be kind of close behind you, but it's much more quiet. It does swipe at Nysselle out of reflex. And
I smelled it though, right?
you did smell it, but this one was sorry, you didn't smell this one, I guess, just because I'm the DM and I'm making a plot point. Good point. No, this one was like covered in like really dense foliage and it like wasn't like moving at all, so it was kind of like hard to notice from the other ones that were like more active. But this one just happened to kind of it's still kind of like stuck in a tree basically, but like it just happened to swipe it nicely because I had the chance. But it does miss, but it does like warn Nysselle, and it's like you will get the curse soon. We will all be cursed. As she's being dragged away, but now he's like out the way now. And you guys make it back into town. And now the time is like 11:30. And now the town is like completely barren with the exception of like lights outside of some buildings.
I think this time we can safely go back to the inn.
Boys. A curse is just a blessing you don't understand.
Oh Lord, this lady. Was it... Isaac will probably say something along the lines of like, hey, since it is late, we'll all reconvene in the morning tomorrow, and since we do have earlier, I picked up the quest, we'll go report it to the Avengers Guild. I think whatever it is in the forest is too big for just the 4 of us. Or 3 of us. 4 of us? I thought I saw a bird.
Yeah, it's obvious. You do kind of see a guard, probably like 25 feet. Hasn't noticed you guys yet, but it's starting to like make its way towards your position, just doing his normal patrols.
We just go straight into the tavern.
You guys all go to the tavern?
I hustle in the tavern. I don't like breaking rules.
Okay. Okay, you guys all roll to the tavern, and like I said before, Tapwater Boy, also Jimmy, you guys owe him 10 gold out of your guys' pockets. I'm not sure you guys want to distribute it, but that's what it costs to hold the rooms. But the rooms were held. Jimmy, Jimmy,
10 each or like 10 as a group?
10 as a group. So you guys can divvy it up however you want. So Jimmy, who's like half asleep at the counter because it's like a 24-hour inn, but like no one comes after night really. Yeah, he's basically sleeping at the counter right now. Oh shit! What the fuck? Is that a bear? Is that a friendly bear?
I just scratch yes on the table.
Isaac would just be like, yeah, no, he's with us.
Oh, wait, is he your orc friend? Oh man, you guys give me a heart attack. Well, I did save I saved 2 rooms for you guys. That's all I could get for you guys. I'm not sure you guys want to do that, but that's all I can do. I seen that your payment, and then we'll have breakfast for you guys in the morning, and then you guys will be good to go.
We could try to persuade him to like have cheaper prices.
Sure, try. Roll charisma, or well, make your point and then roll charisma.
I just kind of look at him and like give him like a little pity look, and then just like pretend that I have no money and like turn out my pockets, and like I look around at everybody else, and
Brugo doesn't have enough willpower to correct their behavior.
Do you guys, Nysselle and Isaac, do you guys want to play in on the act?
Yeah, we'll just be like, we'll see how it goes.
Nysselle?
We've spoken.
All right, Milk, roll. Roll something that makes sense, I guess. I guess what do you choose? I guess you can do charisma. I guess you also do like some kind
Athletics.
of
Roll pity.
Yeah, roll strength.
Persuasion.
Just in your buddy.
Oh yeah, persuasion. That makes sense.
Yeah, you can do persuasion, charisma. It's actually up to you on this one. Whatever
I
you
mean,
do.
I have 0 for both persuasion
Well,
and
that's
for
unfortunate.
charisma. So.
There's a little bit of both. Oh, a little bit from column A, a little
What do
bit
you
from
have?
column
You have anticipation.
Yeah, so Jimmy looks at you. He's like, I mean, I can't. Okay, I can only do 8 gold. All right, that's all I can do. All right. You guys are gonna get me out of business here.
I say eight's pretty reasonable. So everyone 2.
But you guys still only get 2 rooms.
What'd you say?
This guy with his 2 rooms.
Here?
That water guy. Tap water.
You guys came at the last minute. What do you want me to do? What do you want the rooms or not?
Yes.
How long is that transfer? Alright, well, you guys owe 8 gold. How do you guys want to do this?
There's 4 of us, 2 each.
Yep.
Okay, well, subtract 2 gold from everybody, and then Jimmy hands you guys 2 keys for 2 rooms in the 2nd floor of the tavern. How long is that transformation?
Lasts until I undo it.
Fair enough.
he just chose not to undo it. He said, "This is
Yeah,
fine."
I chose not to because I'm just tired of life.
All I picture is that when you said yes, it was just your normal head on top of a bear body.
Yes. Alright. 2 keys, 2 rooms. 2nd floor. Right now the time is 11:45.
Just like rides on Brugo's shoulders and then like quietly asks him, she's like, can I just snuggle with you in your bear form? Like just like the warmth and yeah, sounds nice.
He shrugs.
So he'd like, walk off to one room. Well, like ride off, he walks. No?
I guess
Oh,
we're
yeah, you're right.
talking. Nysselle gives Isaac a big hug.
Isaac's like, so you take the bed, and then he just goes to a corner of the room with his spear, kind of hugging that, and just immediately falls asleep because he's old.
I'm old. 42, I'm old. Okay. Do you guys want to do anything else before the next day starts?
We'll get that long was that sleep?
Yeah,
long rest? Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Nysselle?
Yeah, long rest.
Milk and Brugo?
Yep.
Long rest.
Alright.
Oh wait, sorry. Actually, can you make mine short rest, and then I'll.
Oh no, she's gonna do something crazy.
He's meta gaming. That's fine. Yeah, you can take a nap, I guess, and then go to sleep.
Type it into the sky.
Well, I'm just like a nocturnal creature, so it doesn't really make sense for me to sleep through the whole night.
I mean, that's fair. You hang out with day one.
elves sleep 4 hours during the long rest. They have to like actually sit in your book, for instance.
What?
Elves in lore only sleep 4 hours, but during the other 4 hours to count as long rest, they have to be keeping busy, like reading or actions.
Oh yeah, then I'll do that.
Well, you're a dwarf, though, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh. Whatever.
Okay,
Okay,
everyone.
hear about this. The time is now 2 a.m. What's everyone doing?
Oh, did I press it too many times?
I am snuggled up with Brugo, snoring my heart out. I'm yawning really right now.
Can I go downstairs to talk to the innkeeper guy?
Damn, I forgot his name.
Tap water
Uh,
guy.
Type in forger kit.
Okay. Oh yeah, you can. You can go downstairs right now. Right now it's like two.
I put Isaac on the bed so he can be more comfortable, and I go downstairs.
You pick him up.
Yeah, I just put him on the bed.
like a
Roll a
child.
strength check. Nicely. This is a full-grown human man. you go over to Isaac and you like loop your hands under his like
So I don't
back of his knees and like his back.
You
You
stealthily
stand
do
up
it.
and you like tilt forward a little bit and crash him into a dresser, and then you throw him on the bed.
And because
Okay.
Isaac is old, he does not wake up during any of this.
Alright, Nysselle. You go downstairs right now. It's like 2:15, and you see Jimmy again asleep at the counter.
Jimmy's he's always getting that long rest. What the hell? Tap water guy is well rested.
I look around to see if there's a bell or something to ring.
You do see like a tiny like rusted silver bell like on the counter. Looks like it hasn't been pressed in a while though.
Okay, let's pop it.
Ding ding! Huh? Oh shit! Hello. Hey, how's it going, man? Can I help you with anything?
Yeah, I was wondering what more information you have about the woods.
Oh, it's cursed.
Yeah, but what is cursed per se?
Oh, like it's like not normal.
Yeah, what's not normal? 'Cause I mean, like, hey, blue eyes, maybe not normal.
Well, honestly, look, I was an orphan. I barely got through school. I'm not the guy to ask. But there's like a library, and I think the church might know a thing or two. Like, I'm not the guy to ask.
Okay, are you allowed to go out during curfew?
Yeah, you can go if you want.
Okay, I go over to the church.
Keep in mind, it's like 2:15 in the morning.
The house of the Lord is always open for its people.
Okay.
Wait, 2:15 in the morning, like 2:15 p.m.
You walk through town that is still quite barren, with the occasional guard walking around, and you make it to the church. The doors are shut.
Okay, I use Shelter of the Faithful.
What is that? As an acolyte.
So as an acolyte, people of faith are drawn to helping me.
You knock on the door, and you don't hear anything. You knock on the door again, and you hear footsteps come down, and you see a man, kind of like another acolyte who seems a bit younger, probably like a little newer in the faith, but is dedicated down the path. He says, hello, sister. Yeah, it's amazing you're trying to worship the Lord. It is a little early though. I know the Lord never sleeps, but well, how can I help you, sister?
Point me to all the texts you have on Forest.
That's quite the ask. It's a little early. What specifically are you asking?
Any text you have about people who sound like or something like that.
He looks at you a bit like confused, as like you probably woke him up, and this is like a weird
loose
interaction.
skin, weird blood, not very talkative.
Oh,
says
hey.
a lot of "you'll be next." Those types of guys.
Oh, you must be talking about the cursed folk from the Whispering Woods. That's what you're asking about?
That's what you call them.
Now, I don't know if you seem kind of like hesitate a little bit, as maybe this is weird. Maybe this information is not necessarily accessible to most people in the town, so he's a little hesitant to like just lead you on to like the texts. You see, he's kind of like he doesn't really know exactly what he wants to say next.
Hey, as a fellow person who's reached enlightenment, isn't our duty to help our fellow man?
Yes, you're right, but I do
How
get.
are we going to bridge understanding between those cursed in the woods and the people of your town? Wouldn't you rather everyone rest comfortably with a deeper understanding of one another?
Look, I completely agree. I think God works in mysterious ways, and I think that He calls us to do great things, but we do still live in a society, and this is forbidden knowledge. I don't know if I can just give you this information, but he looks around. Let me give you a journal I've been working on about the subject. It's nothing fancy, but it's just all the notes I've compiled together. But please don't let people know that I told you this, okay? I'm putting my faith in you. He like runs off and comes back with like this like leather-bound journal. It seems kind of warm, and it seems like it's like his personal journal. He says, "You can hold on to that for a while, but please don't tell them I gave you this, and like please don't share this information with anyone else right now, okay? I'm putting my faith into you."
Don't worry, my lips are cemented. Thank you, my brother.
Anything
I
for
go
you.
back to the tavern and study until everyone else wakes up.
Okay, cool. Before I tell you what you are finding, The time is now like 4:15 in the morning. What's everyone doing?
Sleeping.
So, so you're still sleeping?
Right? Or wait, is it wake up time? Did I miss that part?
She's still there in the bed.
So Isaac is just he's still laying down, but he is kind of awake
Okay.
because he's old. He wakes up
So
early.
you wake up to a little bit to Nysselle, like walking back into the room with like a book.
Then Isaac would get up and say, "Hey, so I guess you went to the church. Learn anything new about our friends from yesterday?"
What I learned, yeah.
Oh, I don't know if do you want to share the information after you're being told not to, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I'll share the information.
Damn. Like, get this dude fired.
He just told me not to tell who it's from.
He's about to get smited. All
I
right,
scratch out his name on the notebook, and then I toss it over to Isaac.
all right. I'm gonna give you a little bit of. Damn, what? That's crazy behavior. Anyways, this is gonna be a little bit of a blur because you're just reading from the notes. So I'm just going to give you like the information straight up. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm reading the voice of the sister or brother Thomas, I guess. The Whisperwood, as it's fearfully known, wasn't always a place of dread. Once it was the Heartwood, a vibrant, life-giving forest that cradled the nascent kingdom of Equestria in its boughs. The Heartwood was sacred to Sylvans, ancient forest folk who predated humankind's arrival by centuries. They were the guardians, the silent protectors. The very essence of the forest was woven into their being. For generations, the Sylvans and the early settlers of Equestria coexisted in a fragile peace, a respectful dance between two different worlds. The humans, learning from the Sylvans, understood the forest's cycles, taking only what they needed and giving back in return. The Heartwood flourished, and its trees reaching for the sky like emerald fingers, its rivers singing with crystal clarity, and its animals living in abundance. Then came King Ulrich the Conqueror, a man of iron will and insatiable ambition. Ulrich saw the Heartwood not as a sanctuary but as a resource. He envisioned timber for his ships, land for his expansion, and magical regions for his court mages. He dismissed the warnings of the Sylvans as supernatural dribble, and declared the Heartwood to be the property of Equestria. The Sylvans, led by their elder, a being of immense power named Lyraith, pleaded with Ulrich. They offered compromises, suggesting sustainable harvesting and designating sacred groves to be untouched. But Ulrich, fueled by greed and a bargaining belief in his own divinity, refused. He believed the Heartwood and all of his wonders were his by the right of conquest. The first acts by ... And it seems like the rest of the text was like torn off and it's like kind of hard to read.
So pretty much, the Sylvans got their stuff taken by humans, is what I'm getting from this notebook.
It's more than that. I told you, it was just misunderstanding between them. We have to bring these two worlds together. It's the only way to honor the forest and honor the common people of this town.
We also got to bring the information to the Adventurers Guild.
Damn, bro, y'all ain't gonna say it. He said don't tell anybody.
That's like, no, we have to bring the information about the blue people that we saw in the forest. Everything else, since I was like, wait a minute, is this name kind of scribbled out?
Don't you worry about the name.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed the notebook quickly.
And then Isaac just says,
inside check that.
Alright.
That's sus.
What is it?
"Oh no,
Oh, Brugo disappeared.
it's so sus that he disappeared."
Oh no.
He's trying to get the game shark.
That's what's really sus.
Is our internet crash?
Just blow into the cartridge.
Can you
Yeah,
guys
onto
hear
the
me?
cartridge.
Oh, we can hear you still, Milk. You're still here. We can only hear.
Please, baby, crashed.
We can only hear Brugo through the background of you, Milk.
Oh wait, is he?
Inside checking that. It's like you can't
He's inside checking that.
get the name.
Just so you guys know, we'll probably go to like 9:45, so we'll probably runs for another like 15 minutes.
Okay.
Well, different time zones, but you know what I mean.
The was it? Because Isaac still holds the quest thing from when they first looked at all the quests, right? He did snag all of them. Yeah.
For the boars, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah. You guys did get the reward for the boars already.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We would have got the reward for the boards. That's why he just got the other ones because he knew Nysselle wouldn't be able to stop herself from going to that forest.
Okay, cool. Brugo, you good?
Yeah, I was inside checking that whole
Okay, so you're good.
thing about the scratch name.
Oh yeah, he turned to a green square
Wait,
again.
he's not here. He's in another room with Milk. Did you sneak in here?
No, sorry. I was asking him like off game. Okay,
I thought
cool.
we were all.
So let me reset. So that was at like 4:30 that Nysselle relays information to Isaac. Now the time is like 6:15 a.m.
So we'll probably be all downstairs at the tavern.
It depends. Right now, Isaac and Nysselle in one room, Milk and Brugo in another room. So how do you guys want to? You guys all want to meet downstairs, or do you guys make a?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Isaac, before we bring this anywhere, let's ask our fellow adventurers. I'm sure they'll agree we need to go to the forest and help bridge this gap. And if they really want to go back to Adventurers Tavern, I will leave it to the both.
Isaac agrees with her, and deep down in the pit of his stomach, he knows, like, please, Brugo, be the voice of reason. Say we need to take this to the Adventurers Guild, is what he's praying as he's walking downstairs to the tavern.
I hear his prayers and say, please, Milk, be the voice of the people and bring us to this adventure.
Alright, the time is now 7 a.m. Milk and Brugo, what are you guys up to?
Well, I'm in human form, just chilling. Or orc form.
I was like, wait, you're human now too?
Yeah, I was like, huh?
Yeah, well, I'm shaped into a human. I'm the most dangerous race now.
No metaphor. What a metaphor. Milk, what are you up to?
I am still sleeping. Like, he's awake, but I'm like just kind of like snuggled back with him even as he changed form.
Okay.
Yeah.
The time is now 7:15 a.m. National Isaac, you guys are still in your room. What do you guys want to do?
I walk to Milk and Brugo's room.
Okay, you go ahead and knock on the door.
And Isaac is going downstairs.
And Isaac goes upstairs.
Yeah.
Yes.
We've found something. Something that'll explain the wood. Something that'll bring us to our higher calling.
He's like, oh no.
Alright, let's see it.
I know you'll like it. It's real foresty. Perfect for a druid. There you go.
Alright, I take it and I read it.
So, are you guys all... Sorry, so nice. Are you in Milk and Brugo's room now?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. So he's reading it. Milk is still being asleep. You're with them.
And I can hear the commotion, and I like wake up a little bit, but I'm still pretending.
Isaac is drinking tap water downstairs. This tap water guy, that's all he's bringing over there.
Yeah, so we'll move it to Isaac's point of view since he's in a different room. Nysselle, Milk, and Brugo all catch up with the same information that Isaac has been informed with. So with Isaac downstairs, you see Jimmy, and you start seeing some of the
I
morning
was going to
people-
ask for the information over again.
Oh, wait, did you hear what it was? Or
I've had a lot of commotion with the internet.
Oh.
I completely forgot.
Yeah, I can say it again. Okay, that's fine. Alright. So, with the journal, this is what's written in the journal by the unnamed person that Nysselle got her information from that, like, is probably going to get fucked after all this, but anyway. Here's what it says. The Whisperwood, as is fearfully known, wasn't always a place of dread. Once, it was the Heartwood, a vibrant, life-giving forest that cradled the nascent kingdom of Equestria in its boughs. The Heartwood was sacred to the Sylvans, ancient forest folk who predated humankind's arrival by centuries. They were the guardians, the silent protectors, and the very essence of the forest was woven into their being. For generations, the Sylvans and the early settlers of Equestria coexisted in a fragile peace, a respectful dance between two different worlds. The humans, learning from the Sylvans, understood the forest's cycles, taking only what they needed and giving back in return. The Heartwood flourished, its trees reaching for the sky like emerald fingers. its rivers singing with crystal clarity, and its animals living in abundance. Then came King Ulrich the Conqueror, a man of iron will and insatiable ambition. Ulrich saw the Heartwood not as a sanctuary, but as a resource. He envisioned timber for his ships, land for expansion, and magical regions for his court mages. He dismissed the warnings of the Sylvans as superstitious drivel, and declared the Heartwood to be the property of Equestria. The Sylvans, led by their elder, a being of immense power named Lyraith, pleaded with Ulrich. They offered compromises, suggesting sustainable harvesting and designating sacred groves to be untouched. But Ulrich, fueled by greed and a burgeoning belief in his own divinity, refused. He believed in the Heartwood and all of its wonders were his by right of conquest. The first act's bite, and then it says ... and the rest seems kind of like scratched out and hard to read.
How recent was that scratching out?
It seems like this was probably written maybe like a year or two ago, maybe by someone else's hand, but it's just kind of hard to read now. It looks like it may have gotten like soaked in something, or it's just kind of hard to read. See, there might be more to the story, but it seems like in this journal specifically, that's all you're gonna find regarding this subject. And Nysselle the one who was able to obtain it last night.
It looks like we should go to the Adventurers Guild with this.
So Izak is just something is a feeling of happiness kind of this kind of rushes over him. He's like, I think Brugo's making the right choice.
You gotta find out. You can ask around though.
Yeah, let's ask Tapwater.
So Izak, who's already down there, you found Tapwater, or Jimmy, and he said, right now Isaac's the one who went down there as you guys are getting down there. So now it's Isaac's point of view. Hey, oh man, how'd you sleep?
It feels like
a bear.
Someone threw me into and ran me into stuff, and I kind of fell into the bed. Good, I guess.
Are you one of the sleepwalkers then? I haven't seen a sleepwalker in a while. They always cause such a ruckus around here. All these PTSD, always talking about these weird underwater boats. It's like, these people are weird, man. Oh, sorry. Is this the water?
Just tap water. Just tap water's fine.
As you're choking your tap water, the rest of the crew comes downstairs, and they meet you in like the bar main area.
Then I will kind of wave towards the crew that's coming down, to kind of, because I saved them a seat. So it's like, hey, over here, here.
Alright, we're all primed to go to the Adventurers Guild.
Before we go, we have to know who runs this guild. We don't want to hand this information over if it's just going to be used to cause more derision.
Oh, you guys asking who runs the Adventurers Guild? Jimmy says.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Dimitri. He's like the coolest guy ever. He's I don't know. He's like bald. He's got a little eye patch. And he's like just.
The diary into his bag.
Yo, what's up?
I just quietly slipped the diary into the bag.
Yeah. He Now Dimitri used to be a hero back in the day. You know, I heard tales of all the stuff he conquered and slayed. He's a really cool guy.
Would these conquering and slaying have anything to do with taking over the people of the forest?
Jimmy, you kind of curiously no, more like slaying monsters and he was like when Equestria, not when it was newly built. He's not that old, but he's just kind of like the main the strength around you. He's just a cool guy. He runs stuff really well, trains really well. He's just really awesome, man. But I wouldn't say he's like an evil person. He's more of a mercenary kind of guy. But he has some charisma though.
Well, let's go to the Adventurers Guild then. We'll go meet Dimitri.
Then Izak could be like, I mean, we don't have to tell him all of the information yet. We could kind of get a feel for him before. We could just tell him about we saw some stuff on the outskirts of the forest. We'll just leave it at that. We weren't paid to tell him anything more than that.
Nysselle looks at Isaac, eyes aglow. Thank you, Isaac. Finally some reason.
Well, Isaac sighs like this is definitely gonna bite me in the butt later on, isn't it?
Yep.
You guys all going to the Adventures Guild together?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we merrily go there together.
Merrily.
Whimsily.
Okay, so you guys all leave the tavern. The time is now like 8:30ish, and everyone is almost like the town was never even like completely had a curfew. Everyone's up and about. You see merchants setting up their stalls. You see guards walking around changing their shifts, and it seems like the town is as busy as ever, which is very strange how fast that happens. As you walk by, you see two mercenary types, probably like mid-30s, kind of seem like they've done enough quests, and they kind of are seem like they're like posted up by a tree as you guys walk towards the Adventure Guild, saying like, "Oi, human man, walking around with a dwarf, a goblin, and an orc. You run a circus or something?"
So Isaac does not even pay attention to the people, and he just keeps on walking.
Oh, he's a strong silent type. Get a load of this guy. Man. Back in the day, humans ran this place. Now we're all inclusive and stuff like that. This makes me sick. He spits on the ground as you guys keep walking.
I nudge Isaac. Isaac, is this what you humans call negging? I know it didn't quite work out with this sun hat lady, but maybe this guy will give it a try.
Oh, you got something to say, young lady?
Isaac will try to like get everyone to move along, like, hey, move along, because he's worried that if these three start interacting with these idiot mercenaries, they're gonna get destroyed. So he's like, hey guys, we need to hurry up and go to the adventures. Time is of the essence.
Yeah, run away. Yeah, run away like the coward you are. Forget where
I
you came
yell
from.
back at the mercenaries. He's single, and I'm sure he very much enjoyed your aggressive dog call.
The mercenaries look at you saying, "Is she a bit loony? She seems kind of loony. Are you loony, mate?"
Yeah. She's
Isaac.
absolutely fucking crazy.
Isaac just wonders to himself,
What
what is up with the accents of this world?
Undead.
Yo, shut up.
She hugs them
It's a mixed town.
digitally.
As you guys keep walking by, they kind of like leave you guys alone, but they kind of still have an obvious distaste for other races than human, which seems like there's like a latent racism around here, as you guys begin to notice.
Milk tries to like sneak away from the group to go like follow the mercenaries to like get us to some mischief.
You want to follow them?
Like I want to. Like I tried to sneak away. I rolled a stealth and I got it.
Oh, what you always thought? Okay. I'll roll my.
Anything?
You yeah. So Brugo, before you notice, Milk is already like walking off, and the mercenaries weren't really like paying. They weren't really on high alert right now or anything like that. So Milk is able to kind of just like tail them in the shadows without them noticing at all. And you're too big for them.
I have
not
guidance,
notice.
so
You what?
I have guidance.
That's true.
So it meets it, and therefore.
Okay, so Isaac, Nysselle, and Brugo, you guys are still making your way to the Adventurers Guild, and Milk, you are tailing these two mercenaries who are kind of aimlessly just like being dorks around here.
Can I see like what they have on them?
Yeah, roll, I guess, perception, I guess? Yeah, you notice they have like, probably between the two of them, probably like 40 gold. They have like some daggers, they got some like a belt full of like different like potions, things like that. Just like the typical mercenary get up. You probably can like, because they're not really paying attention, they're kind of just like talking amongst themselves and probably like half drunk right now anyway. You probably, with a good roll or something like that, you probably could take something without them noticing. Doesn't seem like it's too difficult for you.
Okay. And I'm like, what do I want to take? I kind of like don't want to take anything. I kind of just want to like try and embarrass them somehow.
You can undo the belt loop of their pants.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, somehow like undo the belt loop so their pants just like fall down.
Oh wait, do you have a dagger on you? Or a weapon of some sort like that?
Yes, I have the sword, dagger. Yeah, got a
You
dagger.
probably could just cut the back of their belt and all this stuff falls forward and like pantses them basically.
Okay. So what would I do? Would I do a?
I would roll an either dexterity or acrobatics maybe. Yeah, I guess. Or maybe stealth. I'm not. Oh wow, okay, that works.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, good enough. Yeah, so as Izak, Nysselle, and Brugo are kind of like idly standing by, watching Milk just go about her shenanigans. She pulls out her dagger, and while two mercenaries are like kind of yapping to themselves, like throwing their heads back and like just negging other people for no reason, she like cuts their leather belts like with one clean slice for both of them, and they before they even notice, the belt falls forward with all the gear on the ground, and like they get pants, like their pants just fall down, it's just like loose leather basically at that point. And before they can even turn around, you've already stolen like one bag of their gold, which is 23 gold from one of them, without them even noticing because they're too embarrassed. And they're just looking around like, oh, what the hell? And they're looking around, they're like laughing at them because there are like no niggers around here, it seems like. And you make it back to your group without them even like suspecting where you were. And you're 23 gold richer by stealing.
And Izak would just look down like, wait a minute, did he go somewhere? As he looks at Milk.
And then I'm just like back and like following along.
And
Act like nothing happened.
Izak would shrug it off and continue to walk to the Adventurers Guild.
Alright, Nysselle, Brugo, same thing.
Yeah, I'm not gonna correct your behavior since it was on racist.
No racism here. Nysselle?
Hmm?
You have any input on the situation?
Nope. I'm still walking to the Adventurers Guild.
Fair
Was
enough.
that in the marketplace?
That was in like it was like between the central tower and like the marketplace, like in that general area.
Is anybody like selling anything interesting or cool in the marketplace that we can hear or see?
You take a quick glance and you see there's like blacksmithies, armor smithies, accessory shops, magic shops, and all kinds of like nicks and nannies, or like all kinds of stuff around there. You can probably find some, whatever you're looking for, you can probably find some type of alternative or the thing you're looking for there. It seems like it's a kind of like an open market for most races and equipment.
So, just for my inexperience, I don't know what I would want to look for. But I do want to go look because I want to immediately spend that 23 gold.
You would be going away from the crew. Are you cool with that?
Yeah, I can like sneak away and then potentially sneak back.
Okay. You kind of weird way past the group, and you make way to the marketplace, and then we'll get to your adventures a bit later.
Okay.
And then Brugo just is like, she's off doing her thing again, I guess. Okay, so Izak, Nysselle, and Brugo, you guys make way to Adventure Skill without any further negging.
I slid 10 good berries in her pocket before she goes.
Trying to figure out what that was. I was like,
It's like a Pokemon.
I thought it was
Basically,
like,
you eat them and you feel one.
like-
Yeah, I was like, he's like, what is it? It's a code for marijuana.
I was like, why didn't
Okay,
you
that's-
slip me a
No,
few
they're
good
pretty
berries?
good
Damn.
Fair enough. Alright. So most off being
Is she a creature?
Yes, actually, we're all considered creatures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There's like for example, hold person is like, only on humanoids, but like hold creature is on everything.
I mean, what are
Creatures
people
just a
if
catch-all
not
for-
creatures?
It's alive and it hits you.
we're all creatures on the inside.
Yes.
Alright, so you have been given your brown paper bag lunch, and you're off doing your own thing. Alright, so Izak, Nysselle, and Brugo, you make way to the Adventures Guild, and you guys get there with no further issues with Milk doing her own thing. When you walk in there, you see the same mildly disgruntled elf lady kind of just going through her podium of like papers and informations. Oh, hello again. Glad to see you guys resting well.
Yeah, then Izak will go up and kind of give her like the lowdown of like, hey, we saw some unsavory things at the outskirts.
How did you guys go in the forest last night?
Not really go. We got lost.
You guys went to the forest last night, didn't you?
We got lost.
Yes, we did go in the forest.
Hey,
Please stop.
she like puts her hands over Nice's mouth. You don't talk about it around here, okay? What are you, dense? She like pinches the bridge of her nose and she says, "Look, we all know there's some weird shit going on with the forest, okay? We just don't talk about it. It's what this it's orders of the kingdom. We don't say these things. People go missing when they talking about the woods. What do you guys even want?"
Then Isaac would slip the little quest paper and be like, "You might have to."
For the investigate the forest thing.
Yeah, he's like, "We did investigate a little bit, right? But it might be whatever's there, right? Might be a little bit closer to home than you think." Talks a little bit about the farm
during
thing.
the day. At the bottom it says like investigate during the day.
He's like,
Yes,
details.
one of our party members seemed it prudent and wise to investigate during the night. In which case we almost got swarmed, and I had to carry them on my back because I was a bear.
She puts her fingers together in like a deep thought. She says, "Look, just here's some parchment paper. Just write your report down here. Make sure you hit all the key notes that are indicated on the top of the paper, and then just give it back to me, okay? Don't mention you went there at night, all right?"
Sure, got it. Isaac will write down the report, but leave out the stuff he read in the little book that Nysselle showed him earlier.
Nice. And then while Isaac's writing down the work, Nysselle and Brugo, what do you guys want to do in the meantime? This is gonna take him like 15-30 minutes to do this.
What's he doing? I'm sorry.
He's writing down one of the quests beyond the board thing was to investigate the forest during the daytime, but you guys did investigate the forest, so he's writing down a good story that talks about that without saying you guys did that at night because it's like illegal. But it's gonna take him like 30 minutes to write down the report for the quest. In the meantime,
try to get us his paper stacks right now, or gold stacks.
So Nysselle and Brugo, you guys are kind of free to like.
I write a shaming note that encourages them to repent for their sins against the forest and make amends. Just slip out the sticky note.
You're just gonna tell everybody what you learned. Okay, Brugo. While Nysselle's helping Isaac write down key notes of the research.
Yeah. I don't know what to do when I'm not caretaking, so I just sit at the table.
He sits on the table. He sits on the table, and then like the guy's next to him like, "Hey, you good, man? You seem a little listless."
The little ones just go off on their own, and you have to sit there. And
"Oh man, don't I know it?"
The night.
He puts a hand on his back, and it seems like he's like, "Yep, my wife left me a while ago, and I had one kid. You know what happened to him? He's dead now. Isn't that crazy? We all have young ones. They just leave, and it's just so hard." He starts like crying as he's like, "Pass your back."
I pat him on the back, and then I briskly get up and start looking for him.
He's like, "Oh, okay, that's fine. They always do that." Okay, I think we'll end this one here because I already went 10 minutes over. But I think this is a good checkpoint in the story. Are you guys still having fun with the D&D? Is this fun for you guys?
Yeah.
Very cool.
This is very chaotic.
Alright, cool. So we'll pause it here. So you guys have recap. You guys have completed the board quest, turned that in the first thing. We have learned how to level up our characters finally. Nysselle extorted a book from a nervous guy at the church, and he said, "Do not tell anybody." She's telling everybody. You guys have learned that there's a correlation between the way the forest is and what happened prior to you guys arriving here, and that might be some kind of like reason why it's just kind of like this weird cursing going on that may or may not be resolvable by no force. We'll see. You guys are trying to meet a man named Dimitri, who seems to be the head of the Avengers Guild, who seems like a somewhat of a decent guy. He may have been a hero in his past life around here, but you guys don't know yet. Milk is off. She stole money, 23 gold specifically, and now she's going to go to the market. And Brugo is not making friends.
No, Brugo. Specifically, it was because he told me that. Oh yeah, they went off and died. That's what I was going out for.
Right now. All right. We'll end this here, and then we'll try again next Tuesday then.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds good to me.
All right, sounds good. Thanks you guys for joining. That was fun.
Thank you. See you
So,
guys.
see you guys next time.
Yeah.
Um,